I'm in a night. Let's spark a light and see where it leads. Just you and me, hiding behind.
Wipe your nose with this. Everything is coming out, she said, giving you a tissue while you wiped your nose and again started crying. He is not a human. Cheater. Jerk. He will not even get a place in hell. I can't believe that jerk was cheating on me with that ugly head all this time and I was blindly doing everything for him. Your friends, who were here to give you emotional support in your heartbreak, looked at each other. I told you he was not good for you, but you never listened to me. You did an amazing job by ending this stupid relationship. Now stop crying. People are watching us. Why this always happened to me only? Why not a single man in my life turn out loyal? All of them were jerks. You said kicking your legs. Because you always go to red flags. Whenever there is a wrong guy, you always choose him. To be honest, you only like the boys who are toxic. Dennis is also a type of friend who gave you a reality check. You are here to count my mistakes. I'm already heartbroken and now you are telling me that it's my mistake. You again started crying weirdly. Okay, stop crying. Denise, stop. It's not the right time. Denise rolled her eyes. 3 years. I gave him my 3 years. I loved him. Did everything to make him happy in the relationship, and what he was doing? Cheating on me with that loser. God will never forgive him. He will rot in hell and will be eaten by eagles and insects. Emily gave you a glass of wine. Cry as much as you want tonight. You have to kickstart a new life from tomorrow, okay? I promise now I will never trust any man and will now only focus on myself. Hashtag single forever now. You said, gulping the wine in one go. I hope she will stick to her words for at least one day. Dennis, don't say anything now. You leaned your head on the table and now real tears started dropping from your eyes. You were heartbroken for real. You really loved that guy but never knew it was just a time pass for him, and he did that for 3 years. The next day, trying to overcome from that trauma and getting your life together, you step inside your office building. You wanted no problems today, but it's like you are their favorite one to catch. You saw your boss standing in front of you while his arms crossed around his chest and brows raised high. You slowly walk near, knowing well that you can face serious problems here too. Good morning, Mr. Jungkook. You greeted him in an attempt to break the awkwardness. What time do you think it is to come to work? His tone is ice cold as always. I'm sorry, I was stuck in the traffic. Did you write these lame excuses somewhere and then read one before coming to work so that you can repeat it? And where were you yesterday after lunch? You think it's your house that you can come and go anytime you want? Last night you faced a breakup and now he's lecturing you. That's how your life is. You have been in 5 relationships so far and all the men you chose were jerks who only used you and then threw away. Now what are you thinking? Are you even paying attention to what I'm saying? You looked at him and nodded tiredly. Sir, can you please scold me later? I'm already down and I can't handle more. Please. He noticed your face, which was looking dull than usual. You'll work overtime today. Go to your cabin. Thank you. Like a dead body, you walked towards your cabin while Jungkook kept looking before shaking his head and then went inside his office. Manager name, Mr. CEO has sent these designs for you to look into and then hold a meeting with the senior designers. Jungkook took the papers and nodded. Okay, you can go, and 1 second, send Ryan in my cabin as you leave. The team leader nodded and walked out of the room while Jungkook turned off the laptop and started looking at the papers. Your eyes were filled with tears as you were looking at your old photos with your ex. You thought it was true love, that he was your Mr. Right because it was the longest you have ever been in any relationship, but sadly, it was fake. Why am I so unlucky in love? Why does no man truly love me ever? Miss Ryan, you quickly turned off the screen and wiped your eyes. Yes, Mark. Manager name is calling you in his office. You nodded. Okay, I'm going. He left while you switched off your computer and grabbed your phone before going towards the manager's office. Now what I have done. You called me, Mr. Jungkook? You said coming inside the office while Jungkook looked at you. I think I didn't hear when you knocked on the door. You realized that you entered without knocking. I'm really sorry, sir. I forgot to knock. I'm not surprised anymore. Now come here and look at this. You walked near his desk while he showed you the designs that the CEO recently sent. These will going to be the designs for our upcoming collection. You have to set a meeting with designers. You will do the preparations, right? He again asked to confirm if you are listening or not because lately you are looking disturbed. I get it, sir, and don't worry, everything will be done. He sighed deeply. I'll pray for that. By the way, did something happen to you? You are looking lost lately. No matter how irritating he is, but sometimes he really cares about you. In fact, whenever you are sad or down, he always notices and asks your well-being. You picked the papers and looked at him. No, I'm fine, but thanks for asking. It means a lot. That's good. It means you can do overtime today. You gave him a weird look and left from the office while Jungkook smiled a little. He likes teasing you because your reaction is always cute, and maybe this was not mentioned before, but he has a huge crush on you from past 2 years, ever since you have joined this company and working as an assistant manager under him. His office is right in front of your cabin and he can see you clearly from his place. Half of the time he only looks what you are doing. I wish we had met a little earlier. That soaknut looking like guy doesn't even look good with you. He was talking about your boyfriend, but he didn't know about your breakup yet. He was always in a chance, but you were never single to give him that chance. Several hours later, it was past working hour and almost everyone left for their houses. But as you were ordered to do overtime today, you were still doing your work, although today you didn't able to do much work because of the thought of your ex-boyfriend. I can't believe I'm not able to focus on my work because of that jerk. This is stupid. I won't let him or his thoughts affect my life. You mumbled to yourself, but then you saw a cup of coffee being placed on your desk. You looked up and it was Jungkook. Take a short break. You must be tired. You sighed and picked the cup. There was only you guys left in this building. Maybe other people too, but they were not in this building. Thanks, but I don't have time for a break. I wanna go as quick as possible. Which doesn't seem possible because you didn't even finish your regular work. You're basically finishing your work in the name of overtime. At least I'm coming to work, doing as much as I can. If you were in my place, you would have never get yourself out of bed. You suddenly burst out and then realized your mistake quickly. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Jungkook was getting some hints now. He wants to know what happened and What caused your mood to be so horrible? Oh, seems like a personal problem. Did your boyfriend? Don't say that jerk's name in front of me. He got speechless seeing your reaction, but then you quickly sat down and looked at the other side. Okay, drink your coffee and finish as much work as you can. We'll shortly leave. Finish the rest tomorrow. He walked towards his office while you looked towards him. And then the coffee cup in your hands. You took a sip and it was strong just like how you like. He's the only man out of all who knows how you like your coffee even though you are just work related. If I ever see that jug in front of me, I will take out his eyeballs and break his teeth. Trash man with trashy preferences. Whom did he find attractive in the end? That mean chopstick? I'm lucky that I came out of that relationship after seeing his true colors. I deserve someone better. Thanks for the drive. I might not have found any taxi at this time. Jungkook took a glance at you and smiled. No problem. I made you overwork, so it's my responsibility to make sure you reach home safely. That's very thoughtful of you. I wish someone else would be this much caring about me. You murmured to yourself. Did you say anything? Oh, nothing. Can you drop me off to that bar? I'll go home by myself after that. He looked at you. Are you going to have drinks? The position I'm in at this moment, only drinks can save me. Let's have some shots together then. You looked at him surprised but then agreed because it's always better to have someone to join you. Jungkook parked the car before you two walked here. It looks extra fancy today. Looks like someone is throwing a special party tonight. He pulled out a chair for you. Thank you so much. He then walked to his chair before sitting on it. Casually, can I ask you what position of life you were talking about? I mean, if there's any problem, then you can share. We are not strangers. You chuckle. This is something I can share with a stranger more openly, but in front of someone whom I know, it's difficult. I just don't want to remember that, but it's hard to get out of my mind. The waiter came with your order. If I'm not assuming it wrong, did you break up with your boyfriend? He said, pouring wine in a glass before giving it to you. I caught him with another girl, the same girl from our high school that he once dated. I saw them making out in front of my eyes. Geez, he has no shame. We were together for 3 years and it didn't took him 3 seconds to break everything. Jungkook was sad to see your condition, but he was so happy from inside hearing that you finally got rid of that guy. He always hated him whenever he sees him around you. Oh, so he was a jerk. He was a total jerk. You said, gulping down another glass. Suddenly you heard clappings, and when you turned back to look what's happening, your heart dropped. It was your ex and his new girlfriend, and he was standing on his one knee proposing to her with a ring that was supposed to be in your finger. You didn't able to control your anger and got up fiercely before walking towards them. Jungkook's eyes widened as he tried to stop you, but it was too late. Ryan, no. You reached near your ex-boyfriend and they both were shocked to see you there. Ryan, what are you doing here? You didn't invite me, but I came to congratulate you. You threw the wine from your glass to his face and then slapped him, making everyone around shock. What the hell are you doing? She tried to defend him, so you grabbed her hair and pulled her down, leaving her screaming. You were letting it happen all the time. Give me that ring. Take off that ring because you don't deserve it. She was screaming with pain while Sam tried to free her from you. Why stop? Who are you to stop me, you cheater? You both deserve to go to hell. It's not even a day and you propose to her? I will kill you first. Jungkook knew he will create some trouble in anger and drunken state. He quickly came near you and picked you up because even the manager came outside. Let's go from here before they kick us out. Leave me. Today I'll teach both of them a good lesson. Somehow Jungkook managed to get you out of there. You already took your revenge and more would put you in a trouble, so he rescued both of you. Leave me. Let me choke him to death with my own hands. You were throwing legs and hands, but it was not even bare minimum against his strength. Why did you take me here? Let me go. I will kill them with my bare hands tonight. You try to get out, but he has already locked the doors of the car. That's enough, Ian. If they complain about you, you'll go to jail instead. I will prefer to go there, but at least I'll satisfy myself. That Jug, I was with him for 3 years, but he never even asked for a date. I was the one planning everything, and today he just proposed to her. I can understand, but no, you can't. You can never understand how it feels to see someone who leaves you heartbroken enjoying their lives. You will never understand my condition. He sighed. He was also feeling bad for you. Maybe you are right. Maybe I don't understand that much, but I know how it feels to see someone you love is with someone else. To be honest, it hurts like hell. You looked at him, you could feel pain in his voice. Did you also have a breakup? He smiled sadly and shook his head. Not breakup, but I never got a chance to connect to her. I've always admired her from a distance. She loves someone else, and probably she has never noticed that I love her. I think you should go and tell her. She's so lucky to have someone like you who loves her. She would be stupid for rejecting someone like you. There was a silence for some time as Jungkook was just looking at you. And what if she refused to accept? You looked at him. She will regret all her life. Men like you are rare in this world. I wish I could have someone who loved me that much. You have, and it's me. Your heart dropped when you heard that. You couldn't believe your ears. What? Your voice was barely above a whisper.
and see where it leads. Just
You heard me, Ryan. It's you. I love you for a long time and I just wanted a chance. Will you give it to me? You were speechless. It wasn't less than a dream, but again, you didn't want to end up becoming a fool once again. Although you know Jungkook is not like those men. He held your hand, giving you butterflies in your stomach. You said that it would be a stupidity for not accepting my love. Will you give me a chance? Your tears started streaming down. Not in the middle of a heartbreak. It doesn't look like a great time. It is the best time, Ryan. You heal yourself and move on. I really love you for a long time, and Ryan, as a secret admirer, I think I deserve a chance. But what if I didn't turn out good for you? You deserve better, and I'm a stupid who always fall for stupid guys, walking red flags. Then this time give someone else time to love you. Enough of giving, let's take it, feel it. This is how falling for a right man sounds like. He was perfect in every way, and this time you wanted your life a chance for good. Letting him go will definitely be your biggest stupidity. If you think I deserve your love, then I'm ready to give you a chance. I have made so many mistakes in life, I'll risk it one more time. And this time, I promise it won't be a mistake, but your biggest achievement. I promise you. He hugged you and your tears fell down.